Hello, everybody. This is Michelle Litwiller. It is Wednesday, April 29th, and I'm here for your weekly Facebook Live. We are going to be doing a fun card tonight. So I'm just going to wait for people to find the video and hop on. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, or if you're watching the replay, we're happy to have you here. We are going to be doing a fun technique tonight. I haven't found this on Facebook yet. Where are we? Okay, I think I might have found it. Finally! How is everyone doing this evening? Hi, Carolyn. From California. Okay, there we are. I can turn down the comments. I do not need that. Okay. All right, I think we're ready. So I have a really cool card we're going to make. Hi, Sharon. And we're going to be using a lot of things that are retiring. Hi, Carol. We have some people from all over: Florida, California, Michigan. Awesome. I just need to turn my phone on mute. Okay, hi, Susan. All right, so we're going to be doing the baby wipe technique tonight, and so you need your re-inkers. I was recently asked, what can you do with your re-inkers besides the obvious, using them to re-ink your ink pad? So I'm going to give you an idea on how to use them tonight. So we're going to be doing something fun with these, and maybe you can make some fun projects with that. So I see lots of my friends hopping on, so that is awesome. And thank you for sharing this. Okay, so yes, let's hop into our card today. Also, before I get started, I want to remind everybody that on Monday, so less than a week away, I don't even know how many days, but on Monday, I'm sure a lot of you have no idea what day it is anymore, but on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, over in my group, I believe it's called Card Class with Owl Star Stampers. Over there on Monday at 2, I'm going to be doing my monthly May card class. And so in that class, in that group, we're going to be making four new cards, just like you would do if you ever attended my live monthly class, which we cannot do in live. We can't meet in person. So anyway, I'm doing it online. So that will be on Monday. So if you haven't joined that group, you can join it. I will let you, I will approve you to join it. Anyone can join and watch. And that is Monday. And we're going to be making 4 awesome cards. And there will be an ordering special as well. So that's on Monday. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. The retiring list is up. There's a lot of things on sale. And so I just tonight wanted to show you a new technique. Maybe this is not new for you. I haven't done this technique in a really long time, and it's showcasing several products that are leaving us. So here's a sneak peek of the card we're going to make. One of them. So it's hard because this is the foil paper to get a good picture of this, but this is what we're going to make, one of them, tonight. So, all right, we can get started. And before, in case I forget at the end, real quick, I'm going to pop this up here. here's our host code through tomorrow. This code is good through the end of the month. So if you want any of the items I'm showing you, that's the code you're going to want to use. Let me grab some of our supplies to get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be using is this stamp set, which is also retiring, and I really liked the stamp set a lot. And it is called Love What You Do, and it has I love it because it has images and words all in one. And so you can use these little splotchy things to kind of color in the flowers or do like backgrounds and fun stuff like that. So this is one of the stamp sets that is on the retiring list. I believe it's $21, so it's pretty affordable. And we're using the lovely lipstick, which is also retiring. One of my favorite colors. So this is just your standard 8.5 by 5.5, and it's folded in half. So we have that. Okay, we're gonna just hop right into this whole baby wipe technique. So what I have here is I have just my Stampin' Pierce Mat, which I believe this is retiring also. So if you don't have this, you definitely want this. I love stamping on this. It gives your photopolymer stamps a really good cushion, so it's awesome to use. I also just have an extra block here and some baby wipes. So to do the baby wipe technique, you need baby wipes. I don't think it matters the brand. These are just from my local grocery store. And so I'm going to take out one baby wipe, just like this. And what I'm going to do is I am going to fold it, and I'm going to, so I fold it in half, and I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm going to just set it over top of my block, just like that. So this is like going to be a little ink pad. So I went ahead and I grabbed 3 different re-inkers. And I have Lovely Lipstick, which is our card base, which is retiring. And I have Grapefruit Grove, which is also an in color that's retiring. And I grabbed Flirty Flamingo because I thought that color would be pretty with them. So what you're going to do is you're going to just add some drops onto here. And every time you do this, it's going to look a little bit different because that's just how this works. I think that this technique is really cool with leaves, like for in the fall. I remember doing it in the fall. Now I have Grapefruit Grove, and I'm just going to fill in some of this white with the Grapefruit Grove. And then lastly, I'm going to come in here. Thanks for sharing and joining, everybody, with the Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to kind of fill in some more of the white with the Flirty Flamingo. So and then one of the reasons why I grabbed this stamp set is because it had a solid image. So I wanted a more solid image to stamp on this. So I'm actually going to be using this as the background right here. And so mine is a little bit stained, but that's what we're going to use. And I already went ahead and I cut out a stitched oval right there. Where is and then I have a block for my stamp. So what you're going to do is, this is now our ink pad, and it is a baby wipe with the re-inkers on there. So I'm going to press it in there just like you would an ink pad, and I'm going to do it a couple times, and you can see how it kind of like blended that together. And now I'm going to kind of move it over, and I'm going to stamp this onto here. Okay, let's see how this goes. So it kind of gives it like a like a tie-dye look. So it's kind of cool. Another thing you can do is you don't have to use a solid image. Like I went ahead and I took this flower right here, and I'm going to show you real quick. You can stamp it, and I already did it, but I don't know where I put it. You can get a really cool like flowers or butterflies. If you stamp that, it is so, can you see like the color variation in there? It is really, it's really neat. Anyway, it's really pretty. So that's how you do the baby wipe technique, and you can use any colors, any color combinations that you want. But this is our background here. Now, so I use this one. So now I'm actually going to clean this off. And so here was what it looked like after it sat for a while, my original one that I just did. So now I need to clean this off because I'm going to stamp it in black, my flower over it. And I want to show you something really cool. Have you ever embossed our foil papers? Because those are really cool. We have them in several colors: silver, gold, champagne, copper, and black. And the black is retiring. So I'm just inking this up in some black memento ink, and I'm going to stamp this right over here to get that like that. But if you emboss them with our embossing folders, they turn out so awesome. So I went ahead and I did that. So one of my favorite embossing folders that's retiring is the, what is it called? This one right here. Is it called the tufted one? So this is one of our thick embossing folders, and you just put your paper in and run it through. And I did the black foil, which looks like this. It's shiny. Okay, so it has a little glare. You run it through this, and then it comes out like this. Can you see it with the camera? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And you can do that with any of our folders and any of the like silver and gold. And so this is going to be the background on here. So the black foil is retiring, and so is this folder. So if you need these, which you do if you don't own them, you can go to my store and purchase them. And then another thing that's retiring is our gold glimmer paper. And all of our glimmer paper is retiring. We have, again, several colors of that. The silver is probably my favorite. Oh, and the sparkle. But we have gold as well. So I am just going to, this is a 3/4 inch strip. And I'm just going to, I don't know how long it is. I know I want it to be shorter than 4 inches because this black piece is 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to make a banner. I'm going to flip it over so you can see. I just cut up here, and then from the sides go in. And so I picked this color combination because of those in colors retiring. But yeah, I would love to see what you make with it if you try this out. So here is our banner with the gold glimmer paper. That's gonna go there. And then I cut out a couple circles and with the layering. So I have black or the lovely lipstick that this will go on. So my original one, I did pink to make it stand out. Do you think the pink looks good, or should I do the black? I don't know. The black kind of is hard to see on there. So I'm going to attach this out. I'm going to see what you have to say. I'm just using my regular glue, my regular snail. And if you see the snail on the retiring list, it is retiring. They're coming out with a better adhesive, so that is exciting. So I just went around, and now I'm sticking this piece down here like this. And then we're going to take our banner, and that's going to go across the center. I know some of you that love bold, bright colors will love this. And then I'm going to make a really quick card after that's not so bold. using the same type of layout. So there's this. And then I see pink. So we'll do the pink. So we're gonna layer this on here. And then we're gonna put this down with some dimensionals. The ribbon, the twine I'm using is also retiring. And it comes in a pack with a pack of 4. It has a mint macaron and grapefruit grove and crumb cake and I think blackberry bliss. So this is the ribbon I'm going to be using. I'll show you what it looks like in a brand new one because I have one. So this is where we're at so far. I grabbed this pack of twine. I love our twine. And so this is also retiring in. This is the color I'm using because that is the color in the re-inker. So I love Stampin' Up because all of our products coordinate. And that is what definitely hooked me into them. So I'm just making a bow and I'm gonna tie it, and then we're going to take a mini glue dot right here, and you can take your little bow and attach it to your little flowers. So the last thing I have is something that's not retiring. It's actually brand new, and it's going to be in our annual catalog, but you can purchase it now. And I actually got these for everyone who placed at least a $50 order at my online class this month. They got a package of these sent to them in the mail. And so these are our gilded gems, and they come in a couple different sizes. And since they're gold, I thought they would tie in with that gold glimmer paper. So I'm going to add a few of these down. They're really beautiful gems, easy to use. The black paper on here is hard. It's hard to see on camera, but this card is so fun. So here's the baby wipe technique. And here's this one, because everyone is going to look slightly different. And then you can go ahead and you can take whatever greeting you want. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. It's a beautiful day. Love what you do. Thank you. And you can stamp the inside. So there is that card. Let me know what you think about the baby wipe technique and this card. I wish you could see it in person. It is really cool. So now we're going to make a more subtle version of this card. So some of you that are like, that's cool, but it is really, really bright and not really my thing. We're going to do another version really quick. So I have Grapefruit Grove. Again, this is a color we just used. And we're going to do our card base. Oh, I see all of your hearts. Thank you. I love that. And then I use the same folder and I embossed this. But can you guess what I embossed it in? I embossed it in vellum. So that's kind of cool too. And so when you put it, I'm going to put it down on here just like this. So this is 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm only going to attach the vellum into the center because it will show through. So I'm putting it down because see, you can see the glue right there. I'm going to tack this down here just like that. Now I need my white circle and I have an oval, and I'm going to, oh, I'm hooked. Grab my piercing mat, and we're going to use this right here, our background stamp, and the Grapefruit Grove ink pad. And I'm going to ink it up and stamp it on here. So I'm not doing the baby wipe technique. I'm just stamping it just plain like that. So this is what it looks like. It'll dry a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to take my flower, the same flower I just used, and I guess I'll just use black because I have it right here. I was thinking of like a darker color, but not quite black. Maybe we'll use soft suede. We'll use soft suede. And I'm going to do the flower right over it like that. And I have some of my favorite ribbon, you know, the polka dot tulle in Whisper White. So we're going to use that. So we can put this together though. So we're going to layer this on. My hair is falling out. And then we're going to put some dimensionals. I swear I'm losing everything. I just had a whole sheet here and they're like totally gone. Oh, they're under the stamp set. So we're going to add a few dimensionals to the back of this. And shoot, do I have, oh, look it. So my little scraps that I cut off, I'm going to use, yeah, I'll use them. So here's a little hack. If you don't have a lot, I do have a whole strip I could cut, but these are like the perfect width. So I'm going to be frugal right now, and I'm going to use these little strips. So I'm just cutting one end of the banner, and I'm going to do the other one just like we did before. So here is a little hack for you. Probably some of you already know this and do that. So I have two of these. So I'm going to just glue these down like this. And there's a hole in the middle, but that's okay because our oval is going to cover it. So you don't need the whole piece. So the glimmer paper comes in a 12 by 12 sheet. And you get two pieces of it. So I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to put, I'm just going to try to make sure it's lined up, which this is crooked for you guys. So just like that. And then take these off, pop this on here, just like that. See, you would never know. It's not a continuous piece. I'm going to just make a little bow with here. Now you could use the Grapefruit Grove on there again. There is another ribbon that is retiring too. It's the 1/8 inch of all the in colors. So I have my little bow, and I'm going to just tack that down there with a glue dot. And we can trim this. This is kind of a fluffy bow, but what I do love about this ribbon is that it's so delicate. It's not bulky at all on your card. So it will totally go through the mail. And then we'll take a few more of these gems, and they're going to show up a lot more on the vellum. I'm going to add some of those. And there is a much softer version of that card if the boldness of this is a little bit too much, but there's that card too. Okay. And lastly, the last thing I want to do before we hop off is I want to show you the thank you card I made for my customers for my online card club. Oh, I love your hearts. So it's pretty much, I already mailed them. So the people that got the Gilded Gems, this is the thank you card that they got in the mail. So I'm using Grapefruit Grove. I'm using up my card stock. So I just have a little card base here. And then I grabbed the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. I believe this is on sale. And it's really pretty paper. And I chose the flower one because of the spring. And so it has really pretty colors. And then, so this is a 4x3 inch piece because you can get a lot of pieces out of your 12x12. So this is 4 inches by 3 inches. And then I layered it on a piece of Whisper White that is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So it's gonna go on the white just like that, which I already did. And then I cut out my Stitch So Sweetly label. And for this one, I used this stamp set. So this stamp set is carrying over, I believe, and I love the words in here so much. I use it all the time. You can see how stained they are because I use them all the time. And here's actually the stamp I use. It says, "I'm so grateful for someone like you in my life." So this is the stamp set I used for this thank you card. And I went ahead and I stamped it in soft suede. So before I tied some ribbon on there, and we're gonna attach this down. This is just, I was just gonna do like a quick video on this card, and I never did. You know, the kids are getting their online schoolwork done right now. I'm running my Stampin' Up business full throttle. Everything is online. I'm cooking like 500 meals a week, it seems like, washing all kinds of dishes. So things just kind of are falling through the cracks a little bit. So this video didn't get filmed. I had all intention. So this is just gonna get popped on here. And then I went ahead and remember that punch you could get during celebration, that little flower punch? I punched one out in the this color right here. I totally the grapefruit color. And you're going to take a mini dimensional or cut one in half on the back. And then you are going to, you can add this down here or up here. I think we'll do it up here. And then I used one of my other favorite embellishments that's retiring, the basic adhesive back sequins. And these are really pretty. They come in lots of different colors and they're adhesive on the back. And so I took some of the white ones. You could use a couple of the different colors. And I put a sequins in the middle of the flower. And then I added a few over here. And there is that thank you card that I also made. Using some of my favorite retiring products also. My little knot came undone. And this is using the ribbon, that other Grapefruit Grove ribbon. So, thank you, Emily. I did see a comment that says, "Emily said your cards are beautiful." That's so sweet. Okay, I gotta tie that back up. So there is just a sweet and simple card if you need, want to make some cards to send to people. So that's all I have for you tonight. I hope you try out the baby wipe technique. You just grab your favorite re-inkers, a baby wipe, and a stamp. If you want more of a background, then try a more solid image. And so that is really fun. Or you can do it with some line images and it will come out like that as well, which is really pretty also. And then here's just a really sweet and simple card that you could mass produce and use lots of your pretty papers up. Okay, don't forget about the online card class on Monday over in my group. I hope you can join me then. If you want any of these products that are retiring, remember, they're while supplies last. And last week I showed you that box with the punch and the stamp set and the little ink spots. And by the next morning at 11, it was sold out. So if you want any of these items, I wouldn't wait. If you need help placing an order, I can help you if you're having any problems. I hope that you can try this technique and have fun with that. And again, if you have any other questions, let me know. I will definitely be back. I will see you before Wednesday because I'll be on Monday. So I hope to see you then. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye.